What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me as always is little brother Jace. Bro, I'm not sure if you could be as happy as I am, but at least on one level. But welcome to the show as always.
Oh, thanks for having me again. No suspension here. It's a good day.
I wish I'd known you were going to wear your Howard Love sweatshirt. I would have rocked it. All right, so
I had to switch mine up a little bit. I had to switch up my sweatshirt game a little bit.
Gotcha. Chief, I'm pretty positive will be joining us shortly. Now, anybody else? Who knows? But we do know we got some guys in the chat. What's up, Blake Tarpley?
What's going on, guy?
Oh, yeah. Hey, movie file fans. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jason, Chief. What about King? Who knows? He might be still dialing in.
Yeah, so he said he's coming in. The hamster wheel takes a little while to dial up that internet. At 56K, it takes a little bit of time, so it's happening.
80s kid from the 90s, calling all Autobots.
What's going on, 80s?
So I figure you have your Optimus Prime avatar today. Jamelin Parks is here as well. What's up, Jamelin?
What's going on, Jamelin?
Snake Eyes is here as well as Aftonchild. What's up, gang?
What's going on, guys?
King didn't want any more of my smoke again.
I think between you and David Thanos, I think he needs a little reprieve.
He was Roberto Duran up in here. No mas. Over. So yeah, Snake Eyes. Listen, you were super gracious. I'm going to return the favor. If the Niners had not won, I was going to be rooting for the Lions to beat the Chiefs. Taylor's edition. So great game. It was way too stressful for my liking. So your boys are tough, and I'm not looking forward to seeing them over the next few playoff series because it could go either way.
They're gonna be back. I mean, this wasn't a fluke here.
They're gonna be a problem, and so are the Packers. So we need to win this year's Super Bowl because it's gonna be tough beating those two from here on out. Yeah. So we had a lot of stuff. I mean, not a lot of stuff. I felt like I asked you, what the heck should we talk about tonight? Because there are a few things, some controversies. I'm trying to see all the stuff that I wanted to go into, but I forgot. Have you finished Masters of the Universe Revolution?
I did. I can say I liked it, but I did feel that I jumped in the second act or the third act of a play. And I caught on pretty quick on what happened, but
I think you didn't watch Revelation?
No. You guys said it was bad. I didn't waste my time.
No, I didn't say Revelation was bad. I said Revelation, certainly for the first part, was pretty good. I think its biggest problems were they're trying to redeem Evelyn, and she did not deserve to be redeemed through her actions in the series. And I thought they did a poor job of making Tila feel slighted and hurt over this big reveal that He-Man and Prince Adam are the same person, and all these people around her knew. I think they made her come off a little bratty and a little, I don't know. It was just weird the way they did that.
Because I'm thinking that they tried to do that with one of the DC animated movies where Lois Lane was so, oh my gosh, why are you, you could be here with me instead of, protecting her. It was like, wait a minute, this is Lois Lane. Like it's a secret identity for a reason, and you have your confidants, but you don't want to, you want to put everybody in jeopardy. I never understand. I never understand when creators say, "Oh, everybody should know somebody's secret identity." I think they had, you said one of the new Superman books, where basically, oh, you're Superman, got it, take it, no problem. Hey, Ma, Pa, Kent, guess what? We're coming to Kansas.
No, it was like, yeah, it was. They fixed a real big problem that Brian Michael Bendis did, where he was like, listen, I'm about to ship this whole thing up. Everyone's gonna know he's Superman. It was a terrible idea, and because it was just like, well, why is Clark Kent still having these journalism awards? You shouldn't. And there's just things that he did not think of as he came up with that idea. Like in a lot of recent Bendis stories, it's this would be an awesome idea, and then he doesn't explore any of the fallout. When he aged Jonathan Kent up, it was like, there we go. Now he can be part of my Legion of Superheroes. And he didn't pay attention or consider anything else. It was just like, cool. Now he's in my Legion of Superheroes. And it was just terrible. So anyway, with Revelation, it was fine. It felt like there was a bit of bait and switch if you weren't paying attention to the title, because it was not He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It's called Masters of the Universe. So it focused on everybody, and He-Man was kind of like a cameo character in flashbacks. Some people were upset about that because I guess they felt misled and Kevin Smith hoodwinked them. But what I really liked was a lot of the issues that I had with Revelations, he fixed. Like he actually seemed like, like some creators just double or triple down. Well, you don't like this? Well, you're really gonna hate this. I felt like he took the criticisms, the legit ones, because online people having opinions and just throw out everything. Yeah. But I felt with that one, he took the legit criticism and really made a better show. Like right away, here's He-Man in action. And He-Man was not a big character in this. Adam was not a side, hey, there's Adam over to the side. He was a main character. And I really liked how, and you missed this because Orca was really great in Revelation. And it kept him pretty interesting and cool. Found that he worked around the issues that he had with Tila. And low key, one of the biggest improvements was swapping out Sarah Michelle Gellar. And I don't know if she had the scheduling conflicts or what, but having Melissa Benoist, Supergirl, play Tila or voice Tila was a massive improvement. And it was like,
I would have thought Sarah Michelle Gellar was a great get to have her be Tila. But if you don't like kind of the direction where Tila is, you're going to have more of an issue.
Yeah, it was bad
for me coming into the last arc. I did notice. I was like, yes, He-Man is not the center of this universe. He is a player, but he is not the. This was very much, and I don't know how much. I'll do a light spoiler. This is a lot of Skeletor show. It's a lot of focusing on the bad guys on this one. And I liked, again, I like the story they told, but He-Man was definitely I'll wrap this thing up in a bow character.
Blake says it seemed like they couldn't think of some character arc for her. Like if you find out your father is the most evil person in the galaxy, for example. Yeah, it was really, they struggled in putting Tila front and center. And her whole point of being front and center was that she felt so hurt, misled, and lied to. And that doesn't make for an interesting lead in basically any circumstance. And she kind of came off a little whiny, a little like prickly to people who weren't involved with that. And it was a lot of, hey, let's put her with Evil Lynn and Beast Man. It's like, stop it. There's a clear line between these bad guys and good guys. We have enough good guys. We don't need to have them teaming with those guys. I didn't like that at all. But there were some really good parts to Revelation, and I think you should still go back and check it out. But Revolution is really well done.
I think I have to because there were a lot of characters that I didn't see what happened to them.
Yeah.
They very much say what happens to them in this show, but I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I probably need to get a little more backstory. I mean, again, I can't talk about myself for not knowing, doing the research, doing the homework, and then complaining about it. Oh, okay, there's 5 more episodes I probably need to watch, and I might enjoy this one even more, even if there are a couple problems with the story. I'll still enjoy this one that I watched and enjoy it a little more.
Yeah, I think it's 10. There's 2 parts, part 1 and part 2 to Revelation. So it's not a big deal. I don't think you'll find it a chore to watch like some other things.
Yeah.
What up, G?
All right, hey, what's going on, fellas?
Cooling. Nice to see you repping the team as always.
As always. Mm-hmm. As always.
How's it? Like you're about to go paddling Going
He's going fishing.
He got the beard thicker tonight. I mean, he looks like he's going undercover with Rambo or somebody.
It is, yeah, man. It's been rough, man.
Can't even see your eyes.
You don't want to see him.
Oh,
You don't want to see him. You know,
it's brutal. Did you see He-Man? I'm sorry, Masters of the Universe Revolution.
What? You know I did. You know I'm watching some He-Man, bro.
So, what did you think of it?
I mean, it's He-Man. I love He-Man. It is funny because I forgot that so many of them had died on the first. Like, I was like, oh, damn. I was like, all these dudes had died the first. Like, they was killing off all the characters. I was,
to me, it felt like, was it Transformer the movie? And I didn't even see him. Like, wow, you guys went to Transformer the movie style on me. Okay.
Oh, hey, there's gonna be no one left to chase Hordak for She-Ra. I mean, everybody died. Plant Man was dead. I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, Fisto. I was like, wow. I was like, that is crazy. There you go, Blizzy. I ain't gonna be abused like Jace though. I give. Look. I counterpunch.
30-second increments.
or 56K. I ain't gonna be abused like that. But yeah, man, I didn't realize that, and I was like, yo, I gotta watch the first few joints to see everybody.
So you didn't watch it either.
Well, I saw them already, but it's been a while since I saw. It's been a while since I saw the first ones.
Yeah, because I was looking back, I was like, wow, it had been a minute since we saw this.
Yeah. I'm like, everybody died. It was like it was so many people that died. They had to create heaven. It was like, yo, we gotta put these people someplace. Yeah. So yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Hordak, my man Hordak, cooler than the other side of the pillow, man. My man was like, the one thing you'll learn, I don't fight. And Cuz came from behind the chair with the pow, hit him up. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. These next thing, and then He-Man and Teela finally hooked up after 40 years?
It was a slow burn, Chief.
That's a 40-year hookup, bro.
I was gonna say they have all 5 episodes out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What episode are you on? Did you finish them all?
I watched them right there.
Yep. Hey, when Chief can burn them down, he's taking them out. Okay.
Hey man, I don't like the I don't like
that slow burn.
I don't like to put them off, man. I don't like that next week, the next episode, and then I'll go outside and mess around and get hit by a car, and then you know what I mean. And now I'm gone, and I ain't see it. You know what I mean?
Last thought.
Yeah.
Look, what happened at the end of He-Man?
Right. Netflix, when they take all the money from you, or Prime or whatever. Oh damn. They take all the money. They take all. Look, they take all the money at once. They don't let you slow burn the payment. You know what I mean? When Prime come and then he has, he want that paper. It's not like, well, listen, give me $5 today. I'll hit you next week for another $7.50. The week after that, I hit you for $8. The week after that, I hit you for 10. We good. You know what I mean? You've never seen that. So now you want me to pay you all at once, but then you want to give me the shows weekly. Like, bro, if I want weekly shows, I watch network TV. Simple as that. So yeah, you know what I mean? Look, do me the way you do. You know what I mean? Give me the way you do me. I want all mine at once. You know what I mean? Let me start. We'll see what happens when Netflix asks for the payment and you just send them a portion. Here's $5.
Sir, we're gonna get the rest of that.
Come back in May for part 2's installment.
Right. I'm gonna give you those installments later on down the line. So yeah, that's that show bit, man. They very disrespectful with that. What's up, Green? Very disrespectful. So I was glad that Netflix gave me all at once. I could sit there, binge, and enjoy myself. You know what I mean? I can sit up there and giggle. By the time you got the good giggle on, you got to wait till next week. I'm like, nah, what's the next? Look, do you want to continue? Hell yes. You know what I mean?
You think I'm done after 3 episodes? Oh,
right.
no.
What's going on?
Are you still watching? Yeah.
English kid, what up, baby? Yeah, so I'm out here, man. I'm just trying to I hate that. I hate waiting. That's that person who borrowed money from you, and you give him the money all at once, and then he try to pay you back in installments. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm glad you paid you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Nah. We ain't doing that wimpy stuff, man. You call me when you got all my money. You know what I mean? I'd rather wait for my money than to get it pieced out. Because now it feels like you didn't get it.
Well, like, oh, didn't I pay you all that? No, you didn't. You did not.
Right.
All right. So one thing I thought was kind of funny, and y'all know, so like the action figures. And in 5 episodes, I had a pretty solid list. Okay, I'm gonna get that figure, that one. But by the final episode, I was like, hey, listen, y'all are just switching up costumes to sell figures, and I am personally assaulted by it. I was like,
and you will personally be buying all of them.
Not buying all of them. Those last costumes for He-Man and Tila and Skeletor, it's like their 18th costume change in the whole 5 episodes. I'm like, no, listen. We've gone too far. I like the Tila snake variant. I was down for that. I'm like, what do we have the sorceress goddess mode? Like, no.
I mean, you had 3 Tilas.
Yeah.
I had 3 Tilas. You probably would get the He-Man into the battle.
No, I'm not getting that version of He-Man. I get the battle armor, He-Man armor. I'm like, what is this? I mean, that armor was just wild. It was like,
here's an extra sword, looks a little bigger.
I'm telling you, man, I had that He-Man where you could flip back, and then it looks like every time the punch would go, and it would flip, and then get more damage.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, man. I was glad to see the characters change clothes, man. I hate watching a series and everybody coming out the whole series day after day in the same pants. You know what I mean? That just disturbs me in a way.
They have a great laundry system in Eternia.
Yeah. Like, look, change the clothes on the characters, man. They wake up, they don't throw on the same clothes every day, man. Man, I wore those underpants yesterday. You know what? I'm gonna wear them again today.
You got Orko. Don't worry, he's got it.
Listen, the Orko we knew, the Orko we grew up on, you didn't want performing magic on you. This new Orko ain't half bad, but the Orko we grew up on, you ain't want him doing nothing. No way that wine towards me, bro. Yeah, no nothing, Blake. I prefer the characters to change clothes, man. That shows me it wasn't lazy artistry, making the characters and drawing the characters in.
Did you think that by changing outfits and not using stock footage of your characters, which we used to enjoy seeing He-Man do the run every episode because that was cheaper to do versus having new footage every time. So
Cringer taking off.
Yeah.
Hey, but look for our money. They can change characters now. They can change clothes.
And that's the good thing is they know we know who we're marketing this to. Kids, but we also know we're expecting the figure community will definitely embrace some of these things. So we can make our money back on some Hasbro stuff. We'll be fine. Okay.
Hey, this kid says I wasn't the biggest fan of Revelation. Yeah, I would give it probably like a 7. And maybe like that final episode, a 6, because I like the payoff on that last episode. But I liked most of it, and I liked Andra. I thought she was really cool. I have a few figures from that. They've been in the box for a few years. The figures are actually better, I thought, than the show. I was all into the figures. I'm still going through and unboxing and reviewing them, but I really liked them. I thought they put a lot of effort and work into them. Little bit of cloth parts to them with the cloaks, different outfits that you can change, Chief. And good price point. They're like $20. So great value, especially get them on clearance when they're like $8. So yeah. But These Revolution figures, I'm gonna be buying too many of them, and I'm like, you got me.
I can't. What they call her at the end of the episode? Sweet Lynn. I could hear the go-go Condos. Sweet Lynn and Sweet Lynn. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Shorty, she was like, I raised this loincloth. I was like, oh.
Right. But in Revelations, they were doing some salacious dialogue too. Like, what's up, Skeleton? I'm like, what are we doing? And I was like, oh, this show is not for kids. It's for me.
It is just enough. We can say it is marketed for kids, but we're okay.
No, that wasn't for kids.
They were not marketed.
Well, I mean, but you think about how many shows we watched as kids. They had just that little bit of suggested dialogue.
Oh, no. That wasn't that was not suggestive. That was like, here. Jamie wants to know, did anybody else play He-Man and do the stop and look both ways before you change direction thing?
Oh,
I thought that was exactly.
That was mandatory.
I still got my He-Man.
They released Battle Cat for no Panther. That's true. The Battle Cat's a great figure. They showed it up at Ross, like $12. James says, man, good times in my grandmother's backyard. The side of her house was divine jungle. See that's when you have those ready-made play sets. You don't need to buy Snake Mountain. I just go out in the backyard. You got all the dangers, poison ivy that you don't even know about to work around as you got your figures out there.
Yeah. And the good thing is you use your imagination. Like, oh, I can. Like, you don't need Snake Mountain. It's right there. I'm good.
My man Battle Cat was like, all this time you could have just hugged me? Hey, bro. I said, yeah, he hitting them one-liners. He's zinging them out here.
He didn't want that gaze in his eyes to transform, though.
Hey, bro. That old Battle Cat, or the old Cringer, man. Cringer used to haul. Man, that joke would always find him, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I watched the 2000 X. I'm still going through it, but it was kind of creeping me out that Cringer didn't talk in that series. It's like,
God.
Remember that one? He didn't talk.
Like Pluto. Like Goofy talking. Why can't Pluto say that?
It was weird, especially for Cringer. So I was glad that they had him talking in this one again. Okay. And yeah, that was good. So we got a third part coming, but man, I loved how they rocked the Evil Horde. That was fun. And William Shatner, his voice acting was perfect. I almost felt like they were giving it away, but I mean, like, I guess everybody already knows who Keldor is, so it's not a spoiler. But I was like, William Shatner was playing that like this sleazy dude trying to sell you a car or coming to the aisle on you a Target. Hey, we got some great deals for phones, my man. I'm like, yeah.
That was William Shatner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know the backstory, so I was like, oh, that's cool.
They did it in the other one.
Yeah, I knew Keldor was...
Again, I didn't watch the other one. So
no, not that one. I'm talking about the 2000 He-Man.
Yeah, I knew Keldor was Skeletor, but I didn't realize William Shatner. How is William Shatner now?
I don't know how old he is. He can still do voice acting.
Now, what did you guys think of Skeletor?
Whoa, jeez, gosh, he's 92.
Yeah.
Gosh.
You think about Leonard Nimoy was in his 80s when he passed.
Yeah.
My man, 92 years old, bro.
Jeez, I was not expecting that. Gosh, like how Orson Welles was when he was doing Unicron. And Keith, what's up, man? I watched the new He-Man as well. The voice actor was on point in this series. Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I really good job with that.
But as I was asking, did you guys like Mark Hamill as Skeletor?
I think if you've watched Revelations again, bam, it's one of those deals where it's like, okay, this is Joker. So having gone through Revelation, I had gotten past my here's Joker, Skeletor, but I'm not gonna be upset at Mark Hamill getting work, of course.
Oh yeah, that's the one good thing. It's okay. I know it was because with the fall of Usher. It's like, okay, I'm hearing Joker doing this, and I know that's Mark Hamill has the evil voice that goes default to Joker.
You have to. I think Revelation. If you watch that, you'll get that whole awkwardness out of your system.
Okay.
And then Skeletor wasn't smart, but he was smart, and I enjoyed the way he finally got at Shorty at the end. But he just did his time, man. You always count him out because he's such a sucker. And then, and I was like, man, he's a groveling sucker in this one. Then when he showed up on the with her on the Hordak, he was like,
what's in the box? What's in the box?
I said, yes, man, he going for it right now. He did this, he's making his move. He knew his Shorty was gonna get upset. But yeah, man, it was a good episode, man. It was good episodes. So I'm waiting for this Hordak She-Ra thing to take place.
So James Green wants to know, do you think there will be? Yeah, there is. I just don't remember what they said that title for it's going to be, but I gotta assume they're already in the works with it because a lot of people have been buzzing about it and buzzing about it positively. Where the first one, Revelation, I thought was pretty divided, where people hated it. Some people really, really liked it. Few loved it from what I saw, but I think this one is dramatically different. Like people who didn't love Revelation really love Revolution. I thought they did a really good job of fixing what was wrong with Revelation to making this a much better one. And Netflix still does content, and Kevin Smith involved in something is not that expensive. I think they'll definitely get out that season 3, especially since we got the tease of, hey, here's what the plot line is for it. And because I was kind of like, man, I like Evil Horde. I feel like they almost got taken down a little bit too quickly, but the way they did it made sense. But I wouldn't mind seeing them come back. So that opened up the pathway for them to make their comeback. And Leech was super creepy in this one. I mean, he just had the little suction cups as a kid where it's just like, woo, woo, woo. But this one with actual like leech parasites coming out of his hands, like, it's wild. I always like how I got in his signature line, Royal Boobs. Loved all of them. Oh. She's got to go deal with the TV situation in the other room. Like, why is my phone buzzing as you all?
Yeah.
So, what else did you like about it? Because I like the fight scenes. I love Keith David. I mean, he was such a great choice to play Hordak. It was like, yes, this was whoever came up with that suggestion, you get a raise because Keith David is just awesome and he nailed Hordak's voice.
Yeah, if you want cool voice acting, he's your top of the list. I think what I liked was I appreciated that they put some money into the animation, especially after watching shows, watching Young Justice. That's okay, refreshing. Okay, you guys put money in this. You guys have more than 3 voice actors. That was just really refreshing to watch, and that's why I burned into the 5 episodes. Like, oh yeah, sure, this is fine. Yeah, we can do this. Not a problem.
Yeah, it was interesting because I felt like sometimes they had some pan and scan going on. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. But when they were going to the fight scenes, they had really elaborate setups where it was like, yeah, we'd never get this back in the day. And this looks really good. Chief, what do you think about the fight scenes?
Fight scenes was excellent. It's good to see people get ended. I mean, let's just be honest, man. Because a lot of stuff be happening in these cartoons, and people be getting up and walking away, and I'm like, no, that's probably not. So I like the realism. I like a cartoon with a little realism, man. People dropping, things happening, fight scenes, and this one was. They were good, man. The whole town got taken. They sent my man on the what's that? The annexation of Puerto Rico trickery, and he just found the crown in the chair, and he was like, oh.
Yeah,
got back.
That was a good. That if you were doing a cliffhanger, that would have been.
So he got running back or whatever, and so the fight scenes were good, man. The last one, him and Skeletor going at it. Skeletor and Hordak.
Yeah, that was good.
And I didn't expect what happened to Hordak to happen.
Me neither. I was like, oh.
Because
Yeah, that was
Porter had the Bigfoot on him.
No, it wasn't. I laughed at myself because after was it Man of Arms decides to go all in on Caldor's scheme. Yeah, I'm gonna run for president. How? I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit of accountability problem you got to deal with.
You could call for
Yeah.
Keith wants to know, do y'all like them doing the short 5 episodes, or do you like more? Probably more in this case. I thought 5 was just fine for part 1 of Revelation, since they had a second part coming, and then the second half of Revelation was like, yeah, maybe not. But I thought this one was really good. I wouldn't mind for the next one to have 10 episodes, but I guess this is kind of let's stabilize things, get everything back on track. I think they did that.
I mean, 5 is really short, but it helps the budget work, and it because I'm used to it with Invincible. You definitely want more, but hey, I want you guys. I mean,
you triggered Chief big time with that.
I mean, again, we would all like 22 episodes to drop at a time, but because 5 gets you, hey, we can get all these voice actors here. We can get the animation so there's no delay in the project. Everybody stays on the same timeline.
Hold on. I mean, the first season of this came out in 2021. So it's not like it hadn't had some delays or whatever. Invincible is coming back March 14th. It's a while from now.
Yeah, March 14th.
For high quality animation, I am willing to give them some time. It takes them a month roughly to do the art on a comic book. So to do a film animation, I think it takes a little bit of time, and I'm willing to work.
Bro, that animation been done. When we watched the first series of Invincible, the second series was already just sitting there, just done. They didn't take the time when this ended to jump on the other one. It's been done. And like Vox Machina, you ever watch that?
How is it? I'm thinking about watching that.
How is it?
Watch that one. Jeez.
That is awesome.
I'm sorry. Have you watched Daredevil season 3 yet?
Listen. But at least I've watched 1 and 2.
Doesn't matter.
You haven't even watched Vox Machina.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Let me tell you something, man. Daredevil promises was made, and they weren't going to be kept, and that's why I didn't watch it. So don't listen. Vox Machina, listen. Yeah, hell yeah. Tell them about it, man. Tell them about it. You know,
it's good. I think you'd really like it. They're really good characters, good action scenes, and it feels like you watch Dungeons and Dragons. It feels like that. The Honor Among Thieves. It's like that tone.
Yeah, really I put it on my queue last night. Just like, this might be cool.
You probably breeze through it. She says, now I didn't see the love story happening. Shout out to Kevin Smith. I see what he did to fix things for some of the crying folks last season. I was crying a little bit, Keith. He made it easy for people to get back in it. I think what was cool was he fixed it in a way that people who hated on it could go, all right, you got me. I'm here now. I appreciate this. Maybe I'll go back and check the other ones. So I thought that was really good. Vox skipped off my January the last 2 years. Yeah,
is the new episode of Vox out?
Man, first you got to catch up on Percy Jackson because 80s Kid is saying it's great.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I'm behind. I'm behind. Oh, you said yeah. All right, y'all. Listen, it's been good, y'all. Appreciate y'all having me on. Live Movie Files tonight, man. The new episodes of Vox Machina have landed.
Family says, man, y'all act like y'all didn't watch weekly TV for like 30 years or more. I'm a chief on the broken up parts, but I kind of like stuff like The Mandalorian that comes out weekly. Exactly.
I mean, let's say this.
I also do like to wait and stockpile episodes of some shows too. That's what I do. I like something I can binge. I don't need them to tell.
Well, you can decide whether to binge it or not. I mean, you can reach into a bag of potato chips and eat one chip if you want.
Who's doing that?
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But who wants one chip? But you could be like, all right, I ate that episode. I'm going to go outside and do whatever. Me, on the other hand, I want a handful of chips.
Well, I mean, I always use my experience watching Lost the first time. There's a couple episodes that very much lead. You want to get to that next episode, but it flows better if you get that hang. I mean, if you get the cliffhanger. Like,
whoa,
How is Lost?
Lost is literally one of my top 5 shows ever. I don't. I mean, that's me personally. I know people have hates with it, but there's a couple episodes
as well, Chief.
There's episodes that are, dang, that was good. And in the season, there's one in season 2 that is so okay. I know I could go to the next episode, but if it's 2:00, it's perfect time to go. Wait, I'll watch it after work again. There are many episodes where it's enjoy the cliffhanger, get that kind of because you don't have to wait week to week. You can just okay, I remember what it's like to have a cliffhanger, and then go back to it the next day. I think so.
It's about people on an island, right? They're on an island.
Yes.
Yes. The thing with Lost is it's told in a way that encourages you not to binge through it, where it's kind of like, all right, cool, that was heavy. That episode was really dramatic. I need a second to figure out what I'm thinking. And they have a bunch of mysteries playing out that if you binge it, it's not as much fun because you don't have time to like, oh man, I wonder what this is about, or So I think in that sense, it's a show that you can have it all and watch it at a leisurely pace, like maybe one episode a night. I think that's a better way to watch Lost. I wouldn't recommend doing it like, let me watch, because it's basically an hour 44 minutes per episode. So I think some of those warrant you going, all right, let me sit with this, wrap my head around what just happened, because that was heavy. Because there's some stuff that plays out in it. We're talking about with the cartoon shows. There's some stuff where it's like, y'all did that to this character? So it's wild. And I think it's a better journey as opposed to let me sprint through this whole series. Like some of them, like I'd never recommend watching 24 over like the course of 2 weeks. You watch that sucker. It's 12 o'clock now. How fast can you watch 24 episodes? So Lost is not one of those. Like with Jamelin, I was stockpiling 24 so I could just watch it all at once. One after the other. But Lost is one you should spread it out, take it in, enjoy it for a little bit. Yeah. All right, so let's see. So we got some Percy Jackson discussion going.
I see that.
80s kid loved it. Said it was awesome. I loved it. And Keith said, maybe not so fast. It hasn't reached the heights of the first movie. The second movie was garbage.
Not just garbage. Garbage. You know what I mean?
Okay, so now that seeing now Percy Jackson, since you guys have been talking about that, that's the show I can watch the whole thing. And okay, let me see if I'd enjoy it.
Oh, you want to binge through that one? Okay.
I mean, I'm empty. My shows are kind of empty, so this is my time to figure out something good to watch.
Afterchild has one.
Guys, it's a musical. Afterchild. I'm bad at musicals, man. It's a musical. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to I watched the trailer for it when I clicked on it. It's a Netflix joint. I think it's a Netflix.
Oh, it was on Amazon.
It was Amazon. It was one of them. Amazon, Netflix. I clicked on it, and then they started to sing, and then I was lost. And I said, "No, I can't do no sing. I can't do a singing cartoon. It was just about demons in hell and trying to escape the hotel or whatever they're doing. I'm fine with that. But then, the only musical I like every once in a while on Family Guy, they break into a little musical. But that's what that story's about. Yeah, it's something like she's trying to something about demons and the daughter of the devil or something like that, and they're trying to do some stuff.
Demons,
but it's a musical again.
It's a musical.
I might as well watch Part Deuce.
No.
In an attempt to find a non-violent alternative for reducing hell's overpopulation, the daughter of Lucifer opens a rehabilitation hotel that offers a group of misfit demons a chance at redemption.
They started singing, bro. When they started singing, and I think without the singing, I probably would have watched it. But I just can't watch it. I don't know. There's something about a music. I don't know. Maybe. You know what? After Child, man, you watch it, man. Tell me if it's worth it, man. Because I think the last musical I watched that I really truly enjoyed and that type of thing was the American Soldiers, the World Police, America, F yeah, and you know what I'm talking about, the American World Police.
What are you talking? Oh my gosh! Oh,
everyone has AIDS. Now that joint was hilarious to me.
Are you talking about Team Force America?
Team, whatever it was, bro.
Oh gosh,
them joints. What? Look, they broke into song, but bro, them songs were awful. And yeah.
He said, I read some of the books. I didn't realize they were books. They smashed up like 3 and 1, but as old as the high school kids were in the movies, the series kids are a little too tiny looking. I think they can grow into the role, can't do the musical and premise. Meh. Oh, man. And Jalen says, I had a friend that I used to watch 24 with. Nice. We were so hooked after the first season that we watched it again in preparation for the second season. Yes, we did a marathon. Exactly. That's what I called it back then, a marathon. Binge didn't even exist, but that was the way I watched 24. 80s kid wants to know, besides G1, what's your favorite Transformers cartoon?
Is that what TF stands for? Transformers?
Uh-huh.
I was like, what's your favorite?
I don't have
yeah.
One. I didn't watch any of the other versions of Transformers. That was one where it was so lightning in a bottle for me. If I'm going to watch Transformers, I'm just going to watch G1 over and over and over again.
That's the original, right?
Huh?
Yeah, okay. Because the other ones kind of look funny.
Yeah, like the animation made them look kind of goofy, a little bit too kiddie for me. Yeah. I'm sure they're fine, but I like my 80s style animation for Transformers, and I'm good. I don't need beyond, let me see, and not even that deep into the cartoon series. Like for me, the last episode that I care about is the Return of Optimus Prime, and I think they did another one that was really cool. It was an arc, and then they had like a few more random episodes, but like they did the Transformers the movie style animation. I was all about that. Yeah, I just
did that. Was that did they do the Headmasters in G1?
Yeah, that's considered G1 still.
Okay,
it was all right. Beast Wars says Keith.
Yeah, they were trying to do the computer generated animation, and that it was very. The technology they were ahead of their times on the idea, and the technology just looked so. I'd say goofy to me.
But the thing for me with Transformers was they kind of ran me off. I didn't need them to kill off Optimus Prime, and I liked all the original Autobots. So when they introduced this whole new crop of them, I watched it because just training and conditioning. Hey, I watch cartoons. Transformers a cartoon I watched, but I had nowhere near the attachment to the Rodimus Prime era, and I didn't really get excited until I saw Optimus Prime is returning. And then we got a fake me out Optimus returning. He's controlled by the Quintessons, if I'm remembering that correctly. And then he sacrificed himself, and it was like, y'all suck. And then, for real this time, we're bringing him back. And then they went all out with animation. It was like, here, sorry. Please forgive us. We're going to do all the quality animation that you got from the movie. They even brought back, you got the touch. I was like, yes. That's pretty much all I need for Transformers.
Look. Keith don't appreciate Hot Rod.
I was going to say, Chief, did you watch, what was it? G.I. Joe Retaliation?
The actual movie?
No, not the movie. It was an animation. And it came out after G.I. Joe the movie. It came out after the live action G.I. Joe the movie.
I'm sorry.
Probably not. I don't remember a cartoon after that.
Okay.
I remember the old one when Serpentor got turned into a real snake. But
that was that. Oh gosh, we don't talk about that.
Dragonfire was fine because it set things back up. And then our first season of the Deke versions were okay. They had some like questionable episodes. It was more the animation and the voice acting. It was kind of shaky. But the second season was trash and highly recommended to avoid.
I actually have the box set of the second season. I'm like, this is garbage. Oh,
I watched that. I watched the first season. I almost want to watch it just to see how bad it was. Because there were actually some absolutely good episodes that under the Sunbow animation and voice cast, I think would have been really great and people would love them. And James, I forgot, I did watch or started watching The War for Cybertron on Netflix. I didn't finish it, but it was solid. But I'm like you, not a BG1 for me yet, though. Keith says, speaking of, got to hear Peter Cullen and Frank Welker this month at Fan Expo. That's pretty cool. It was not. Because that's what it was called. Not Hot Rod's fault. Out of the way, Hot Rod.
I can help. No, you can't. Sit your tail down. Hey, he's got a gun. You don't.
or just shoot the gun.
All the things.
Ryan, what's up, man? Jason was G.I. Joe Resolute, you mean? Or
that's the one I'm at. Yeah.
G.I. Joe Renegades.
Okay. What was the one? What was the one where they were killing off Joes and Cobras? That's the one I'm trying to think. I think it was Resolute.
Yeah, but that one was very much like a Young Justice. I feel like they had 5 voice actors.
Oh yeah. But it was they were very much, hey, this is a consequence of war. You're gonna lose some GI Joes. I was.
They're not Bazooka. Yeah. That traitors made the blood. Oh man, I did like how they did Cobra Commander, but I felt like they wasted too much time doing the Snake Eyes Storm Shadow bit. I was like,
yeah.
But they hadn't really done that in animation, so I understood why they did it. Keith says, now I did love the Netflix series that dropped a couple years ago. Yes, War for Cybertron trilogy that I need to finish. I need to figure out what episode I left out on. It was solid. Renegade or Resolute was written by Warren Ellis. It was a series of shorts spliced together in a 60-minute animated movie. Renegades is a series. I've been watching Renegades, and it's not bad. It's like G.I. Joe kind of on the run, and Cobra is running the world basically. It's solid.
Yeah,
it was his fault. He didn't listen. Yes, you know it, 80s kid. G.I. Joe Renegades was so dang good. Of course, it got canceled on Hasbro. I forgot they had their little channel too.
I do forget. And I mean, some of them were trying to figure out that they were trying to catch the magic of Cartoon Network instead of just porting all their stuff to Cartoon Network. It's we can make some money too. It's like, no, you're not. We have finite budgets at that point. We could not afford Cartoon Network in Funimation, some of the other ones. We had to make our choice.
Renegades was a team with G.I. Joe names. It was very much like that. And it was always like, which classic G.I. Joe is going to show up on here? Oh, here's Snowjump. Here's Shipwreck. Here's Duke meeting his father, played by the old school Duke. That was kind of neat. All right. Let's Snake Eyes. I really like G.I. Joe Renegades. Yeah, I thought it was solid. Sorry, Mr. Transformers talk. Well, we're leaving the Transformers talk, but what was your favorite non-G1 Transformers, Ryan?
Yeah.
They should have licensed it and have 3 to 4 seasons. They should have. I don't understand why. You know, it's this whole, oh man, we can get that money. Why don't you just license it? That's your way to do it. Yeah. Renegades is basically someone playing 18 with the G.I. Joe. It's pretty good though. That is definitely the feel you get from it. All right, now slowly creeping through the dial-up airwaves, it's the one and only Thomas A. Anderson today. Hello, Mr. Anderson, aka J. King. What's up, man? And look at your video quality. Oh man,
it still sucks.
You stay still.
You're still gonna get my reaction face like in 3 minutes, so.
Pause is not your O face. We're good tonight.
oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh. Pick it up. Can't wait to see that shit at Super Bowl. Anyway, Jeffrey, did you hear about any news about the Blade movie? I've heard 0 so far. Although I have heard that Mahershala is still there and he's all good. He is unfrozen. Yeah. Yo. Oops. Ryan says, G1 is my one true love for Transformers, right? The only other Transformers series I really watched is Beast Wars, Beast Machines. Did you watch any of those, Javon?
What's that? The others? No, there's only one Transformers, Generation 1. Can't fuck that up. Shit.
Max room frame rate. Wow. Max headroom. Jeff out here praising that beast stop. You're out here looking like a Ray Harryhausen character.
Hey, Jamie, that's not necessary, man. I believe if I'm going to take this kind of
Coming into the firestorm. Tell him to make Max Headroom sound effects.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right. Let's keep it rolling here. So Echo on Disney Plus, as you all watched and loved, has actually had some positive benefits for the good folks of Disney Plus. Also, I mean, the main reason is it's attracted a lot more attention to the other MCU Netflix shows, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Punisher, and all 3 seasons of Daredevil. So that's pretty cool. And so it's getting a little bit more folks paying attention. And that's great because that's what you want from shows. Make people go back to your other content that you have on your thing. But the other benefit for Echo was it was pretty cheap, $40 million to produce and budget. That's great.
That's almost, that whole season was less than 2 episodes of She-Hulk.
Which is scary. So let me break the numbers down in terms of how great Echo was financially. So Moon Knight was number 2 at $148 million. It seems expensive for Moon Knight, but I guess there's a lot of special effects.
Yeah.
Loki season 1, season 2, first one was $150 million. Second was $141 million, which is weird considering I thought they had more special effects in season 2. Yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is $150. Miss Marvel $150. Hawkeye $150 million. I don't understand that unless Jeremy Renner's salary was $75 million.
I was gonna say that it's funny. I think that was very much that was, she probably was $25 million at one episode, but I think it must have been a scenario where Kevin Feige said what?
True Blue. All right.
Yeah, I think it
was.
How
much was She-Hulk?
I'm
like $37.
She-Hulk was $25 million.
Hold up. I'm
$37.
Secret Invasion was $212 million. WandaVision was $225 million, which I do get. That was their first one. Go nuts. Who cares? She-Hulk was $225 million, which.
Oh, what? $225 million?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say $225, Jeff. That's bro, nah. That's easy for what they got, man. Refund.
Refund. Gee, what did you watch Echo yet?
No, I did not.
Do you feel like Disney got its $225 million out of She-Hulk?
I don't know if Disney got $225 million out of all the shit they dropped last year. Let alone She-Hulk. Oh man. At one time you said they were thinking about doing another She-Hulk, right?
Well, I think they were like, wait, it costs how much? And they decided not to.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, man. I'm so glad to hear that. That She-Hulk was awful. It was just awful, man.
Pretty trash, actually. Here's some news that I know you're going to be excited about. The cost of working on FX is the overhead, I'm sure. Yeah, but I mean, if it doesn't look as good as it should, it's a waste of money for everybody. All right, Chief. So on Instagram, Kristen Ritter shared a video wearing one of her Jessica Jones t-shirts with a caption, IYKYK. If you know, you know. And that was a couple days ago. So what do you think? Excited about Jessica Jones returning to the Disney Plus version of Daredevil.
Are they bringing back everybody?
And they're bringing her back.
Maybe. Are they bringing her back though?
Yeah, I mean it's not
because we all saw Henry Cavill.
No.
Saw Henry Cavill come on and tell us he was the new Superman. So
totally different.
Your favorite Superman is back. I'm on it. This man quit The Witcher. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. You know, I would watch. I'll watch it, but I would love to see them just bring the whole team back together, man.
I did rewatch the episode of Luke Cage where Iron Fist dropped by. I just felt like, man, this is where y'all should have been. Y'all should have just done a Power Man and Iron Fist show, and call it a day. I mean, you know, they do that social media stuff all the time, like that. Snake Eyes, it's nothing new. I mean, they're just kind of teasing, having a little fun with the fans. And Ryan says, almost as excited as I am to rewatch Shakespeare in Love.
It was an Oscar winner. We should all watch it. That's the next watch. Although I won't be attending that watch. I have to do something that day. But the rest of you should go and watch together. Javon, we expect you there.
Won't be doing that.
Well, I mean, the thing is, with how they have, what is it, the Marvel Spotlight, I guess, they're allowing a lot more getting R-rated content on that, similar to, what was it, Werewolf by Night. So you could get, as long as we say it's not Disney, I think they're still going to allow a lot of stuff to go on. Now,
I don't think we're going to see rando hookups in the bathroom.
It's somebody who just watched Jessica Jones and how Trish was getting down with, the soldier dude. Yeah, you're not seeing that. And no, gosh,
it actually is on Disney Plus, so it's not like
because it was like her and Luke Cage was okay, this is real here.
Hey, Jessica got down. You know what I mean? Get down and lay down.
She wasn't playing around.
Get down. Yeah, it was wild up in there. Also, a few bit of news about the Punisher and his role in Daredevil Born Again. It was supposed to be like a smaller role. Now it's going to be expanded. And to be more politically conscious, Punisher is going to be going after cops who have misused and taken advantage of his logo to do their dirty deeds. How topical.
That's all the time he got for that. Of all the things in the world, all the things going wrong.
That's what Punisher's gonna be doing, apparently.
Reminds me, you know what I mean?
He's worried about his life.
There's things wrong with the throne. Let's take down that statue.
That means he's a true Disney character. He cares about his license.
Okay. Well,
my lawyer said you were using my trademark.
Not the full Steamboat Willie.
I wonder if this. I mean, are they still talking 19 episodes of Daredevil Reborn? Or
yeah, I think they're gonna break it up so Chief has time to watch the third season and then
put it on
wait
Chief
for the second part to come.
Don't put it on Chief.
Season 3 is dope, man. You're missing out. It's really good. All right, so this one I was thinking about putting it in my dummy of the week, but I have another one in mind. So Rockstar has this game you might have heard, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which I was never excited about, but some people are upset about it, and I'm sure you're gonna love the reason why they're upset about it, because apparently the Suicide Squad does in fact kill the Justice League. And so people are upset that they're doing that, and I won't spoil it, but they're upset at the fact that the Suicide Squad, and my issue with it is there's almost zero chance that the Suicide Squad of Killer Shark, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang are killing any members of the Justice League.
Listen, man, they got the Penguin on their side, and they got this smart tech kid. I've been watching the stuff. I've been watching the whole thing on video. Listen, I told you, man, I go to the Rad Brad. He does video games, and I watch his stuff, man. And I've been watching, I've been watching him take down the Flash. You know what I mean? I've seen Superman and Wonder Woman fight. I've seen the 2 Lex Luthors. It's, you know what? It's a good storyline if you're watching it like a little movie. It wasn't bad. I mean, I'm halfway through it. The whole thing is like 9 hours long. This dude did it. I'm sure he did some cuts, but I'm up to the part where they break out Lex. They go get Lex, not this Lex, but another Lex, and then they come back to this world, not the other world, and Lex is planning something big. I don't know, and then I fell asleep. So, well, it was late. It was late. It was like 9:30.
It was late. It was around 9:30 now.
It was yeah. It's getting late now. You know what I mean?
So I'm going
to bed with my Ben Gay before 10. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it hasn't been bad, man. I mean, I enjoyed it, and you know what, man? Maybe they're not as sharp as they are under Brainiac's control. Maybe they're a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit dumbed down, man. It was. How you gonna stop people from getting mad, man? You know what I mean? People, that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Let them get mad, man. What do you do? Don't buy the damn game. You know what I mean?
Wait, Chief. Wait. Do you even need to buy the game to express your outrage?
Well, I figure that if you're gonna be outraged, that I don't know. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested. I ain't gonna be mad at it.
I mean, the title kind of tells you what you're in store for.
Welcome to 2024, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm getting outraged by the thing by being not a bait and switch.
You know what, man? And I've been meaning to tell you, man, I've been outraged about your couch, Jace. It looks comfortable. And I don't think a man should have that comfortable a couch in his house. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking about calling the feds. You know what I mean? Getting you swatted over your
dox him.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. So, Javon, how you doing, man? How's your gameplay in the house when you play online?
Bro, look, I'm still on this.
I feel like that was not at all a little shot. First off, Javon, before you answer.
No, it was a shot, but I like these. I go with them like I didn't even catch it. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna give you what you want because you're asking for it. I play nothing online because I don't want to be called the N-word, mother sucker, or whatever else by an 11-year-old boy.
Well, what you do is, man, you go and have somebody with you who can get the IP address, and then you go and knock on their door the next day. You know what I mean?
Okay, Javon, you don't play Grand Theft Auto Online?
I used to, and I was an assassin. Like, I was deadly, and I had people like trying to kill me. Like, I would seriously on 5 back in the good old days when you could hack and get money and you could steal people's money before they started doing all this other stuff with creating hacked accounts and all of that stuff. I was lethal with it, and I got tired.
You driving around in a tank. I can't imagine you being a subtle assassin.
No, I'm not a tank dude, man. I was never one of those suckers. I'm right there in front. I'm the one who sits there and sticky bombs the road as you're coming down and hides and gets an advantage point, and then rocket launches your tank. I was that guy. I would snipe people out of their jets. I would snipe you out of your little what's the little the chopper? That was the only chopper at the time. I was that guy. I wasn't no sucker hiding behind nothing. And then all of a sudden the world opened up, and then the microtransactions ruined Grand Theft Auto Online. And then all these stupid little add-ons that they had, like, hey, you want a nightclub? Hey, you want a yacht that does nothing for you?
I'm sorry. I mean, the point is to buy and steal things. I don't want to have to work. I mean, hey, would I pay money for it? No, I would actually earn the money, buy that accomplishment of buying this stupid yacht that does nothing.
Hey, Jace, that's why I don't play 2K anymore online. Look at right. Because if I wanted to put that much time into being a great basketball player, I'd have put that time into being a great basketball player.
mean, what was the joint? You could basically you can do a creative player, and then you go into dunk contest and do all these kind of funky things.
Bro.
And I mean, now it's hey, how many times can you press? How many version combos in these buttons can you push? I can't do it now.
Dude, Jace, I was like, look, I don't want to have to play 1,000 hours just to be, what you like in 2K, you have your online thing you're playing, I guess, in the playgrounds or whatever. I don't want to have to grind for thousands of hours in order to be have an overall rating of like 80. And I'm not going to spend. Yeah, I'm not. And you got the 99s, the guys who got the super builds, and they're spending money and doing all that stuff. I don't have that kind of time. I don't. I might have 2 hours a week where I can dedicate to just vegging out and playing a game. If I wanted to be a basketball player, a good basketball player, I try to play basketball. I'm 5'7". This is my fantasy. This is where I can dunk.
Yeah. Good. Spud Webber. Yeah.
This is,
Now,
I mean,
Keith,
come on.
Keith, you said they have virtual parties in GTA now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Keith, you know what I do when I want to play Grand Theft? I get a room all to myself. I found that hack out where you can do your room online all to yourself. You don't even have to get involved with other people unless you want to. And then when you get out of the mission,
playing online.
Yeah, seriously. You do a invite only room, and you can enjoy being the only thug, and you're the only ne'er do well in that little universe.
Snake Eyes wants to know, Jeff, can you do some videos talking about new video games? I don't play enough video games. My time is so used on action figure reviews, action figure talks, movie files, comic book reviews. I don't have time to play video games outside of on my phone for like a few minutes. So I don't have a whole lot to say. But Chief, you did want to mention something today about video games. What do you got?
Oh, we were talking about the Xbox versus PS5 war.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And it's funny because I got them both. Got a PS5. I'm on it. Every once in a while, I look over at my Xbox. That joint's just looking mighty lonely. And you know what I mean? I just feel like when I look at it, it's just holding itself in the corner, like. I guess you're gonna reach for the PS5 again, huh? Look at you. You know what I mean? And I never reach. I just never give it the love that it's going, man. I'm trying. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, man. I see that Indiana Jones is probably coming out for it. And when I saw the Indiana Jones commercial, I was like, "Dang, Xbox!" I was like, "Damn, I own one." And you know what I mean? It's just like nothing happens on the Xbox. You see Sony, you see Nintendo, nothing. Xbox is just in that joint, like, you know what I mean? Hey, don't worry about us. We're good. You know, like, and I know Sony got all the games, but like, man, do something, Xbox. Get in there, man. Get in there.
Get in the fight.
Man, they are just getting whooped.
Well, I mean, I think the problem with Xbox and why they can't fight is because they're owned by Microsoft. So if they do almost anything, it looks anti-competitive. And regulators will come at them, oh, you're trying to crush competition. Even though, again, we're a minor player in the video game wars. We just are. There's more money in phone. There's more money coming into your phone games, Fortnite, than there is coming into Xbox. So they've tried to make that argument, hey, we're not really that important, but they just know regulators will come at them, pitchforks in hand. If they try and, hey, we have an exclusive game, it's only for the Xbox, they're like, nope, not happening. It's anti-competitive.
Bro, I've been trying to get somebody to run Gears of War with me. And
who has it?
Yeah. Look, I don't have Gears of War. I got Gears of War 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever they are. I've never completed any of them. I need a partner to run these Gears of War, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't play Halo. I need a partner for Halo. Like, nobody has the Xbox.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Ryan says, I hope the next Batman Arkham game allows Bruce to save the city by investing in schools and social programs, and housing and infrastructure, and improve safety to access chemical and mental health. And
Did they cut you off? Cut his whole system. Nope, not doing that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but if especially for these big systems, you could have a game where you are playing Bruce Wayne and Batman. You can choose your kind of what do you do to save the city.
No.
You
come on. You don't want to see it just to be the do-gooder.
I don't want to play Superman to beat Clark Kent.
Yes, you do. You want to write stories.
I don't want to play Superman to sit in traffic or ride the metro and stand in line to get a cup of coffee. No.
They had an open world Superman game too.
It's like doing the practices in NBA 2K. I don't want to lift weights.
Oh,
I want to run on a treadmill.
Yeah, I played Madden. Hey, do you want to sim for practice? No, I don't want to sim practice. What are you thinking? I'm just want to play the game and put up ridiculous numbers that are never going to be beat. Like, come on.
Oh, Madden.
Yeah.
I think Saquon. I had Saquon last year. Saquon scored like 53 touchdowns.
Exactly.
I drafted. This is rushing touchdowns. I drafted Caleb from the draft, and this dude threw over 100 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because
he's trying to play with some defense.
I have a quarterback. I think he threw for 70 touchdowns. My running back got 130 touchdowns. I'm like, and you want me to upgrade to the new Madden and lose all this progress? Oh, no, friend. That's not happening.
The new Madden is the old Madden.
I created a linebacker that was absolutely unstoppable. Like, look, if you're going to create a play, I don't understand the whole, like, people who do this, whatever your thing is, man, like, they want to grind out and create this starter from the bottom player. Nah, I'm going max. I'm going stupid max because I want to be look at what's the dream big, stupid. Go for it.
Yeah, I listen, man. Yeah, that's the look. Yeah, last year's Madden is this year, man. I heard the Spider-Man game was good. I watched it get played.
It's okay.
Hold on. Let me just say this, man. The last time I completed a game was probably one was Mario, and the other one was Legend of Zelda.
Come on,
and Link.
We're talking nearly 40 years ago.
40 years ago, bro. I haven't completed a game since then, bro. I don't have the patience mentally to sit down and work through these problems for 25, 30 hours, man.
See, that's what they got YouTube for. Because I'll play a role-playing game. I got maybe an hour to play. Oh, if I'm stuck, you got me 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go do I got real problems I got to work on in life. I'm going to go to YouTube, tap in what I need. That's the solution. Oh, the thing that you say I can't do anywhere else except in this one section? Got it. Makes perfect sense.
Hey, y'all, look. Ryan Daly said Tecmo Bowl. He had ridiculous numbers with Walter Payton. Hey, Ryan, I'm gonna do you one better. Was it Super Tecmo Bowl with Bo Jackson?
Oh, baby,
was absolutely unstoppable.
You couldn't stop Bo.
No.
I'm gonna ask y'all this question, everybody. If you're a sports game player, who is the most invincible cheat code player that has ever been in a sports video game?
Tommy Chambers.
That daggone double pump.
Oh, the double pump from who was that? Which one was that?
That was the
Lakers versus Bulls.
Lakers versus Celtics.
He was unstoppable. Jason and I played a game one time where we literally, the only players on offense we used, like every time I passed it to Chambers, who were using Jordan. Yeah.
I mean,
Jordan's was ridiculous.
Yeah. That up and under layup was you couldn't stop it. There's nothing.
No, I missed so many of those daggone up and under layups. It pissed me off.
Chambers did not miss. I think between our whole game, it was like Jason missed 5 with Jordan. I missed none with Chambers. And we were just like, this is ridiculous.
You remember double dribble?
Yeah,
double dribble.
Man, jumping from the free throw line.
Corner. Yeah.
You just jump straight up, arms in the air.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, John Elway.
We had it good, man. We didn't even know it.
I was gonna say, when you say the most ridiculous game, I'm thinking the top two are Bo Jackson and Michael Vick in
05, the cover of Vic. No, that was
dude.
ridiculous.
It was okay. He can't be. There was one play Atlanta did that there was no defense for. I don't know. It was like a trips play. You literally he would just do wind up, throw the ball. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing you can do about it.
There's a cross post on Madden 93 that I ran with the Niners all the time. Every time it was a touchdown to John Taylor. It was just money. I didn't like to cheat because I like to play real football, but I was like, this play is always going to work. What's up, David?
What's going on, man?
Dude, I'm thinking right now. So I gotta say, if I gotta say anybody, well, three that come to mind. Michael Vick was one of them. 2000. Which one was that when Kobe was on the cover of 2K? There was nothing you could do about Kobe. He was an absolute problem. I don't care what you did. Triple teams, zone 1-3-1, 2-3. It doesn't matter.
See, that was when they started making them somewhat more realistic.
Yeah,
those
but that
early
was
sports games, it was like, come on, you had to pick Bo Jackson's plays on Tecmo Bowl, or he would just score on you. Like you could not worry about anybody else.
Just toss you out the way.
Yeah, and your player would just bounce off. It was like, and even if you picked the play, sometimes he was still.
He's still going through the line.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever watched a YouTube video where it's somebody literally doing Tecmo Bowl play, and they picked the Bo Jackson play because he runs back, and then he just literally just goes the whole length of the field. Just zigzag. Like, oops, nope, not. And your guys are so much slower than Bo Jackson. It's like, come on, it just.
Oh, I got one for a sleeper. No, Keith, you right about that because they had T-Mac as a god. What was it? It was one of those baseball sims, one of the EA baseball sims when they still did it, and they had instead of Barry Bonds, it was John Dowd or something like that, and it was guaranteed a 400-foot home run every time.
I was gonna say,
hold on.
2004.
Hold up. I gotta read this. Every game should have a moral victory mode for those games where you win just for beating the spread as an underdog. Ryan, I feel like that's real life nowadays.
Participation trophy.
Yo.
Right. Thanks for coming out. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Snake Eyes, of course. I was on PlayStation 5, and they said, "Hey, would you like to buy the original Metal Gear?" I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I know the graphics have been upgraded a couple times, but I sure as heck want to play this game again.
The only NBA game I could play through ended in Jam. He's on fire. You remember going to Dave & Buster's and playing NBA Jam?
Oh, yeah.
When they had games that went on your phone?
Right.
Yeah. Dave & Buster's. When's the last time y'all been to a Dave & Buster's?
Dude, I have
a couple years ago.
Yeah, not that long ago.
Yeah.
I went to the one down the street from me.
Yeah.
I missed my chance.
That same one. I got violent diarrhea from that one.
We didn't say eat food.
What is there to eat at Dave & Buster's?
The funny thing is, you look at their drinks. I remember years ago, oh, the drinks are good. I'm like, wait a minute. These are the most headache-inducing if you're not 21. These things are going to make you just
sugar.
My head hurt.
Hey, David Thanos.
That Velacroft vodka, baby.
Oh,
I don't even think they just that joint straight went. They pulled that joint straight out the corn and put it into a bottle, baby. They
still now we don't do that.
Take Velacroft, you can still taste the dirt from the potato. Hey man, listen. I'm telling you, man. That's that headache inducing, man. That joint, man. You could get a whole gallon for like $5. and then you could almost see the potato peels in it. It was thick.
You can see the earth in the bottom.
Yeah, man. Listen, you let it settle, you be like, what's that dirt at the bottom? And man, when you tasted that joint, it'd be gritty, and it's like you at the beach and you come up and you got a little sand in your mouth. That Velacroft was awful, bro. Ooh. Awful. So yeah, that's that that's that headache inducing joint. But I've seen people drink it, man.
Oh yeah,
I've seen people drink it. So yeah, man. The video game it sure has changed, man. It sure has changed.
Man,
we took my godson for his 11th birthday. He's like 20 now. Anyone is not showing love for Dave & Buster's.
Hey. I mean, as long as they still have that hoops basketball game, anybody wants to go. I'm in.
Hey, Blizzy, man, you still here, man? You done said a few words and got quiet. I feel like you in a rocking chair sleep or something. You know what I mean? With a bottle of Grand Marnier in your lap.
Hey, Thanos. And man, look, NFL 2K shook EA so hard they had to buy exclusive rights.
Oh yeah,
we've been stuck in football purgatory with them since.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the last great Madden was either 2000. No, it was 2005. After that,
Ray Lewis on the cover.
Yeah.
After that's trash. It's the same game. Like on the PS4 to 5, they haven't changed anything but do roster updates and give you the whatever. They don't even do the jersey updates. Then log off, Blake. Nobody asked you to be here. And quit with your blue steel selfie, jackass. You're not Anderson Cooper. Who cares? Mr. Funny Man. My one joke. Let me beat this horse into a puddle. I got time today. All the time.
Oh,
look at me, I'm sucking my cheekbones in.
He said, who said?
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Oh, God.
Taking that selfie in your bathroom with a shit log in a bowl, you idiot.
Oh.
Blake, man. Hey, be easy up on Blake. That's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. Blake's my guy.
Pull in on Blake.
He's got the Miami house, man.
The Miami house.
He lives in Miami, man. Yo, it's like the White House, but it's in Miami. You know what I mean? The Cowboys
White
House.
Is words and no mouth movements. Yeah, same thing. Jerk.
Oh man, what's that bad
shirt?
We all headed to Miami. We all headed to Miami in April, man. We all going to Blake's house.
Yeah, we are.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? We're going to Wet Willie's.
Open down to the navel.
I was gonna say now. That's one place I wouldn't go. Wet Willie's, y'all can have it.
Oh no. You go to Wet Willie's?
Nah, I'm good on that.
He's married now. Oh man.
Jace getting old.
What's wrong with Wet Willie's, man? You done got Hasadiddy on me.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have no problem saying it. Yes. I mean, last time when we went to South Beach, it was, you know what? Espanola Way is the way.
I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it clean just for you, Blake.
Miami too.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. Okay. So look, we got houses to stay at.
Oh yeah, we coming. We there.
Although Jace isn't going there, he's got to stay at the Trump Plaza.
Oh wow!
Wow! You know, again, SLS is still available. I'm always gonna go there.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You grew up when we grew up. You ain't grow up in no hosh posh neighborhood. You can't even walk to your corner store right now after dark. You better stop people, man.
Golly. Jace is out there in the purge.
Hey, she like, go get some eggs. She like,
nope.
Not there, I'm
not.
Get out of here, man. You going to Wet Willie's with the rest of us.
Extra guest rooms for all of you. Come down. Blake, you said nothing but a word, my man.
All right.
80s kid, what food do y'all like to eat on Super Bowl Sunday?
Haggis.
Pizza all day.
Usually,
Wings,
we
man.
go to the restaurant. We get some beef Wellington baked Alaska. Bring it home.
Haggis, fish and chips.
Sometimes we make some
Shepherd's pie.
lobster mac and cheese or lobster risotto.
I like how you say lobster mac and cheese, but I actually know where you go for your birthday.
That'll benefit us all, Blake.
Every year.
I was gonna
You're
say,
gonna turn it into a puddle, aren't you?
I'm in the double ball.
What is it? Double eagle steak? Come on.
The double eagle.
Tomahawk steaks.
No, yeah, it's a tomahawk steak. Yep.
Go get your eagle on. You know what I mean, sir? I will go to McDonald's. I enjoy. Matter of fact, they got a double Big Mac.
Oh my God.
2 patties.
Wait, it's 4 patties?
It's 4 patties, my friend. Jeez. Right now.
Yeah. Better than the Big Rib.
That's a lot of Big Mac.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Big Mac, man. I broke up with a girl when we were younger, man. She used to love Big Macs. And she always used to get the special sauce, like right in the corner of her mouth. And I remember
that's wild.
And yo, that joint used to drive me crazy. We would pull up to McDonald's. I'd be like, yo, is there anything else you want? And she'd be like, no, I'm going for the Big Mac. And I'm like, And that joint used to just hang there. I was like, shorty, I can't see you no more. It was over Big Macs, man.
That must have been an interesting breakup conversation. Why are we breaking up? It's just
the Big Mac, the special sauce, man. It was just linger.
Was it Big Mac special sauce or was it?
Yeah.
All right.
He knew he was
well,
going.
that's all the time we have, folks.
All right, real fast. I'm gonna do one today. All right, best worst. Submit for the court. Today's topic or subject, the one and only. We got time. Let's do both. All right. First off, we're gonna do Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
Best and worst.
Hugh Jackman.
Damn.
Okay.
We all looking up Hugh shit. I don't know a Hugh Jackman movie off the top like that.
I got my Logan and the one he did.
I've got my worst really fast. My worst is X-Men Origins Wolverine. Trash.
Oh, that was worse than.
Yes.
Absolutely. Really? That was a waste of everyone's time.
It wasn't good, but it wasn't terrible.
I mean,
I'm gonna go different. I'm not gonna do the X-Men from my favorites of him. I'm gonna go with the Prestige because I loved that movie. I thought he was really, really good in it too.
That was a good movie.
What was it?
The Prestige. Him and Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Prestige. Yeah, tell me about it, Blake.
Always Blake.
I
like it. It's good.
I don't know. Things was all right.
Let's be honest. Hugh Jackman's best performance is a Broadway show that none of us have seen up there.
Oh man,
that might be very true, Ryan.
Best Van Helsing. All right, David.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I love the Prestige, right? James says nobody ruined the Prestige. And 80 says all X-Men movies are overrated except the Rose Cut. I mean, First Class is great. And which one was the Road Cut? That's Days of Future Past? Really like
the Road Cut was X-Men Last Stand, but instead of Rogue sucking, she sucked. Like no,
she's just terrible.
Yeah, no.
Fun fact: I got him to get Van Helsing for free and walked out 30 minutes into it. I think he left about 10 minutes too late.
Oh shoot, man!
Damn.
Hey, James says, Chief, you should watch The Prestige. I'm sorry, Chief. Have you not seen The Prestige?
I have not seen The Prestige.
But
I saw Van Helsing, man. One of the greatest movies ever.
Chief.
All right, that's gonna be February. That's gonna be February.
Sorry, I'll sign up for that.
Watch along, Prestige. Chief, you down?
What am I down with?
Watching The Prestige.
I'm reading about it now.
No. Don't read.
Don't read about it. No.
Don't read.
It's total surprise, huh?
Yeah, we'll put that down for our watch along for February. Locking it in. Jeez, that is criminal. Okay. So we just have to make sure we don't spoil it for you, Chief. Don't keep reading. Don't watch the YouTube video.
Hold it for me. I'm just letting you know.
Don't watch Don Dada's YouTube about breaking down the Prestige.
Mhm.
Blake, you've not missed any watch alongs. I have to keep figuring out everybody's schedule.
Don't believe that, Blake. This man don't even answer his phone. I don't know what he does at home. I don't know what goes on. I think when the sun comes, he's transported to Earth 2.
Damn.
And he just comes back. Yeah.
What's it like over there?
Right.
Word.
It's terrible. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, you ain't got to worry about that. Everybody been home. I've been home every Friday.
Yes, he did, David. He had lots of help.
Jace always explains Swordfish so much better. What was your take on Swordfish?
All right, my take on Swordfish is if you switch the cast of John Travolta with Hugh Jackman, that movie's 30 times better. Because he actually could play the suave guy who's actually in the club, actually doing all these things. And he could have the gelled, slick back hair, and John Travolta could be the family man that happens to know a little bit about computers because he's been doing it for 40 years. It would work so much better. That's actually why it's on my worst list of Hugh Jackman, because there's great scenes in that movie, and every person should know.
Swordfish is almost a forgotten movie. You never see that on cable, or it's not one of the TNT
the best part of the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
well, there's a lot of movies like that they show, but
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right,
a lot of new scenes cut.
What'd you say, Joe?
What's your best one?
My best one is, if we're doing top three, just one.
Just one.
I gotta go with Prestige.
Okay. J. King, what about you?
Best Logan, worst Kate and Leopold.
I did actually watch that. That movie is hideous.
Another excellent movie.
I don't believe you.
Hey, you know what? We're switching to watch along. Kate and Leopold, February, y'all. Woohoo!
I can't wait. It's a great movie, man. It's about a timeless love story, man. You know what I mean?
Gonna go with no there.
What?
All right. Chief, what's your picks?
I think it's an X-Men, really. Could go for it. I'm gonna pick
Damn, I forgot about that.
The X-Men? Oh yeah, they're all garbage, man.
James, the movie 43 is not worth any time to watch.
It's bad.
Watch list.
I thought Logan was pretty bad.
I did too.
Yes, it was.
That was real close to that's my second worst of his.
Really? I like Logan.
Logan was how many times?
And oh my gosh,
How many times did you have to hear Professor X saying F-bombs? We get it.
Someone Like You was my favorite.
Which one?
Someone Like You. Well, listen. I thought I was in love the month it came out, but it turns out I just had gas. So, but it was, but I remember that time in my life. Someone Like You. It was a good little love story, man. The classic tale.
All right. We did yours. Hey, okay. All right. Last one for today. Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
Lecter, of course. Oh no, that's Jennifer. Yeah, I get them all mixed up.
My favorite from her is predictable, but I don't care. Hunger Games. You can just run whichever one you want to. Count them up as a full series. So yeah, that one. My worst one. Lots of options, lots of choices, but I don't think I can ignore Dark Phoenix. Wait. I'm gonna scratch that because that was the best part of her performance. I'm gonna go with X-Men Apocalypse because that was bad. She was in it for a long time.
Jennifer Lawrence. Jesus. Because I didn't see most of this. The Beaver.
There is a movie title. For anybody who doesn't know, there is a movie title that it is not just random.
You didn't see Jennifer Lawrence's Beaver. movie. Okay, gotcha.
Is this the one? No, this is not the one. I didn't like that one.
Oh man, David. No, I think Hughes had some good roles outside of the X-Men films. I feel like he might have gotten a little bit typecast, but he's really good.
I was gonna say if I would have had another, I would have said Les Mis is actually a really good role for Hugh Jackman.
Great man. Silver Linings. Yeah, that was not bad either, Blake. I really like The Hunger Games.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Worse is American Hustle. Oh man,
I actually put Ryan. I put that as my actual good role. That was the one I was gonna say is her best movie.
I like this. I love the hair. Great.
What has he been in the villain in, Blake? I don't remember what he's been the villain in.
Depends on your perspective on what movie we'll be watching next month.
Oh.
Because that one definitely could.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, no, you're right.
Wow, this is bad, bro.
No.
Jeff,
What you got?
I'm gonna go with my worst is was it
Passengers?
Huh? What's yours?
my work is Passengers.
That's your worst?
Yeah.
Well, Star-Lord and Mystique wasn't a good movie?
No, pass. Pass. Big pass.
J. King, what you got?
The Red Sparrow, where she shows us the goods and the worst everything else. Don't care. She's terrible.
We will say that's a hateful thing to say. I mean, you really didn't like Hunger Games?
Not my thing.
Okay.
I tried. I was like, yeah, no.
It's not for me. Chief, what you got?
Bro, they all kind of suck.
Okay, Chief, which one is one I would think you would like? Which one is it? House at the End of the Street.
What happened on the House at the End of the Street?
That was a horror movie.
Yeah, you didn't see that one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't like any of them. They're all.
What the hell was Chappie?
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to ruin that for you, Jeff. I hope I'm not suspended, but I'd rather not see any of them again. I didn't.
Ed Jamelin, like Hunger Games.
What was Chappie?
The
Robot, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see how many really did you see of these joints? Like nobody watches Jennifer Lawrence's stuff.
Wait, you didn't wait? She was in Chappie?
No. We talking.
I jumped
Blake
in.
answered the question. I was like, what movie was he a bad guy? I just didn't remember what movie he was a bad guy in. But Chief, you're right about the Jennifer Lawrence movie. This is not like the X-Men or the what do you call it? The Hunger Games movies. I know she's been in several pictures, Silver Linings. It's just all the rest of them were like, no, Passengers. Mother, I caught one night and I was like, yeah, I gotta watch this, when I'm paying attention. It's not a lot there. To me, that's good. It's not a lot to me that's good. To me, that's there that is good.
And I don't know for acting. I'm not going to say she's a bad actress. I just none of her movies interest me. I don't. Yeah. I'm not running to the movie to see a Jennifer Lawrence movie. Oh, that new Jennifer Lawrence joint. So yeah, and the same if you had said Jennifer Gardner.
Did you see American Hustle, Chief?
No, but I probably would have liked Peppermint.
I just watched American Hustle again not too long ago. And you know whose performances stood out the best in that movie to me? Jeremy Renner and what's my man? Batman, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale was awesome in that movie.
He was awesome.
Adams.
Yeah. That's who that was. I had no idea that was Amy Adams. I did not know.
Maybe we should break her down next week because I feel like she would be fun on that one. All right. It's that special time of the week. Gentlemen, who are your nominees for Dummies of the Week? Jace, let's do something new and exciting, just like the Love Boat. Exciting and new. Why don't you go first?
Okay. My Dummy of the Week is Amazon Prime.
Good too.
Because I'm watching because every time I actually turn on Amazon Prime, it takes me 30 minutes to find something that I actually want to watch. And last night I said, you know what? I'm just relaxing on the couch. let me turn on Invincible because Invincible's good. And then they gave me that little pop-up. Hey, we now charge $3 to watch the ads. But you can watch your programs for free for $3 a month more to not watch any ads. I'm like, wait a minute, you're joking, right? You guys want some more money for absolutely nothing. That makes me actually struggle to find content. You want me to pay $3 a month to avoid commercials? Okay, maybe you'll be like Hulu and have the commercials well timed. So I turn on Invincible. 30 seconds in, the commercial's louder than the actual show.
Are you kidding?
Oh, it's super annoying. It's if your volume is set at a 15, the commercials are at 25. And then goes back to your show. And then the most inappropriate time. Hey, it's about to be a fight scene. Oh, we're gonna hit you with that another commercial. And you want me to spend more money to avoid this, or I can just not watch you. I think I'm gonna go in the other direction. And for you, Amazon, to think that I'm gonna spend $3 more to avoid commercials on shows that I really don't even freaking want to watch. You're my dummy of the week.
Invincible with what's the name?
Cartoon joint.
Oh, I thought you meant with what's the old boy?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. Because I was like, why are you watching that?
I watched. What was it? I didn't make it through the first episode because I'm not watching Invincible that 2 months ago I had without commercials.
Why? So wait, hold up. You gotta pay for stuff now?
You have to pay to avoid watching commercials. You pay extra for
was that always the way?
No, it's new. New
this week.
I'm gonna go look at my Prime now. I'm like, yo, I've never paid for. I don't remember any commercials.
No, you would have had to opt in to not pay for commercials.
Yeah,
you opt in to pay to avoid watching commercials.
Yeah. So when the next time The Boys comes on or Invincible comes on, because that'll probably be the next time you truly want to watch something on Prime, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, would you like to pay $3 more to avoid the commercials?" And we'll make it super annoying to make sure you really want to think about it.
What was that movie? Wasn't that what's that? The Black Mirror, and they were on bikes, and then they were like, "Would you like to avoid this commercial? Pay $3." And then you had to pay to avoid the commercial while you're cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, yeah. All right.
All right. My nominee is Hulu, as they're set to begin password sharing crackdown. Who is watching Hulu in the first place that they need to crack down on password sharing? They should welcome it. Please share your password so people can watch Hulu shows. Would you like it in this bundle with Disney Plus? No, thank you.
You sure?
Password crackdown? No thanks.
No.
Let's see. Jamelin says, Vince McMahon, you're fired.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's fired.
Right. I mean, he is like such a dummy of the week. It's just like, dude, come on. David Thanos says Dan Campbell for not kicking those field goals.
Those field goals.
Hey,
I don't think I would not call him my dummy of the week for that. Ryan says the run play during the last series was worse than not kicking the field goals because it burned their timeout. I thought that was great coaching. Actually.
Jeff, you appreciate all because the end result. But if you looked at the game, I was like, hey, that makes sense. You should try and beat a champion. You shouldn't. I hope my kicker doesn't screw up. Ask Buffalo what happened when you go with that mentality.
You got to kill the king.
I'm sorry. Field goals don't win games. I mean, they do, but
yeah, field goals actually do win games. But I'm going to give my tip of the hat to Dan Campbell and his pesky, feisty, ferocious Lions. Thank you. Let's see, J. King, what you got?
I gotta go with me because I actually thought we were not going to get the Swifty Bowl. I thought Baltimore was going to beat Kansas City. And
you are the dummy.
Yeah, I'm the dummy, the dumb of the week.
The crazy part was every call I was like, oh, man, you guys just want to make the Ravens lose this game. But the Ravens were doing all this dumb stuff.
Jeff, the Ravens did everything they could to lose that game. You don't go into this game and become what you're not. You don't go away from your game plan. What's got you you're here? Your bread and butter is running the ball, and they went totally away from it. And I really thought this was like a snow job. Like the NFL made a call down and said, "Hey, listen, we're gonna ride this Taylor Swift train all the way into the Super Bowl. Baltimore, please forget your calling card and play like another team out here,
Yeah.
because it makes money. It makes money. The Swifty train they're riding this gravy train all the way. I'll be honest with you. I knew San Fran when Detroit came out and popped San Fran in the mouth with the 14-0. I said, "Oh shit! Like what's going on here?" And I said, "No, it's going to be a second half, and they're going to win a game." But with Baltimore, I looked at them and said, "Okay, this is not the same team. They're just not the same."
Yeah.
Crazy. With that mustache, what is he doing?
That mustache and the dyed hair is just face.
That was our giveaway. I'm about to go. Oh, man.
It was me, Austin. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, to meet Vince in his coke field.
why G.I. Joe? Please tell me why. Yeah, exactly. Why G.I. Joe?
Please help us, G.I. Joe. I heard this comic's been really good.
Great. Chief. Yeah. Mr. Chief. Sorry. What you got?
You know what, man? I was gonna go with the Supergirl thing, the Supergirl thing, but you know what, man? I gotta say it this week because I'm gonna give you pause for next week, man. I am really disappointed I hate this Super Bowl. And I feel like we're all, you know what I mean? I think they should just air it on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Because one, if the 49ers win, we won't even be able to stand near you. The stink coming off your cheeks is going to be more than any of us can take for the next year. No, and I don't want that. You don't need a sixth ring. And I hate that you're going again. And I hate that the dude named Purdy has got you in the Super Bowl again. I don't know how you manipulate the salary cap. I don't know how you do what you do. And I hate it. And I wasn't going to come on here tonight because I was like, damn. So that is number one. Then on the other side, you got the Chiefs. And I don't like no Patrick Mahomes. And I definitely don't like old sweet boy. What's his name? With the Swift guy.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of seeing all of them.
Man. I can't stand that dude, man. I can't stand him. I can't stand the 49ers. I can't stand Mahomes. I can't stand any of them. And I'm so disappointed that these Bamas got into the Super Bowl. And now we have to watch a Super Bowl where if one person wins, I hate that. And then if another person wins, I hate that. I hate Fat Andy Reid and his little commercials. And his,
wow.
We get those nuggies. I hate that. I hate those commercials. I hate
all of them.
Bro, why do we gotta watch those joints? I hate the 49ers defense, Bosa.
I hate the fact
the offense, Debo, McCaffrey. Look, man, listen, man. I think the big one's gonna hit. The San Andreas is gonna fall in before the Super Bowl hits. Everybody in Vegas is gonna have beachfront property. And you know what? I'm not going to be mad behind that. I hate both these teams. I hate it for you, and I hate it for us.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
It's really unnecessary. I mean, you know, I was rooting.
A sixth Super Bowl?
I was rooting for Eli to beat the Patriots.
Everybody hated the Patriots. That's like saying I was. You know what I mean? I was rooting for Sunshine the day we all went to the park. Everybody hates the Patriots.
I hated them, but I respected them. I respected the hell out of the Patriots.
Did anybody want to see Tom Brady get a 7th ring?
Not me.
I respected the hell out of them, man.
So and this is what I'm saying, bro.
I respect that they changed the rules for the Patriots. I really do.
No, stop it.
No, again, if they had changed the rule after Mike Vick, their best running quarterback, had gotten hurt, then it wouldn't have been a thing. If they had done it when Carson Palmer had gotten hurt, it wouldn't have been a thing. But then when Brady got her, whoa. We need to change this rule.
This is what happens when you reach that status.
What you
Michael
a 49ers fan, Thanos?
Jordan rules, dude. When you reach that status, you're the face of the product. They're gonna do things to protect you.
Why don't you snap your fingers and make everybody else, make the teams disappear? You can have them play on your home world. I hate these jokers, man. I hate the Kansas City. I hate 49ers, man. I hate San Francisco. I don't even want to go back to San Francisco. I hate this San Francisco. I hate the Kansas City. I just want some barbecue. I don't want nothing from San Francisco. Let me tell you something, man. This is awful. This is an awful Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I'd rather see the Colts versus
the Bears.
Colts versus Bears Super Bowl. I am not recall. No, or was it the Giants when you guys played? Oh gosh.
Oh, when they got the Ravens.
That was the worst.
That was terrible.
Oh,
you know what I mean? The Jets and the Panthers Super Bowl. You know what I mean? This is just awful, man. And I'm sorry that everybody on here has to watch this, has to settle down and get your hot dogs and your pizza and your baked Alaska and beef Wellington and watch this Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what the NFL was thinking. At home, they changed the Baltimore, got them up out of there, and now you got to go and you got to suffer this. You got to suffer the indecency of this sorry-ass Super Bowl. I swear to God, bro, if San Francisco gets another ring, man, I swear I will start witchcraft, and it'll be my duty. Next time you see you, I'm going to have a cauldron in the back here. Listen, it can't happen.
Make sure it's smoldering.
It will be smoldering. You know what I mean? And Chief, how much more does Mahomes need?
None.
What more does he need?
Exactly. Tell you what, I will go on Amazon and find you a nice size cauldron for the back of your set there.
Get ready.
Yes.
Listen, man. I'd rather watch Shakespeare in Love. That's what I might watch while the Super Bowl is on.
This is happening.
I might dress up and get one of those ruffled collars and give me a little white wig that they used to wear when the judges used to wear.
You can borrow one from the set of The Witcher.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody hates the Niners.
Everyone. I mean, y'all did beat us last time. Yeah. Kyle Williams couldn't hold on to the darn ball. But anyway.
Listen. That's neither here nor there. You guys have to be stopped from getting any more Super Bowls.
The Patriots have more than us.
It's hard to hate the Niners now.
I really don't. I don't see. I mean, shouldn't you hate the guys that are up and coming? I mean, Kansas City's in my division. I'm gonna hate them a whole lot more. I mean, when they decide I hate wants to jump passes so many linemen. Yeah, I'm good on him winning Super Bowls.
So you rather hear Jeff's mouth for a whole year?
I can deal with Jeff. Jeff will say he'll wear a t-shirt, he'll wear a hat. And he was like,
Jeff is going to be a fan. That's what I don't want to see is Patrick Mahomes' jackass brother dancing and celebrating because he did nothing,
and his wife,
his wife, and I don't want to see Taylor Swift swag surfing in the booth. I don't want to see.
Did you know she discovered that, by the way?
And added a lot of mayonnaise to it. I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to see Jackson Mahomes. I don't want to see another battery of Kansas City commercials featuring Andy Reid or Pat Mahomes or Kelsey for the next year. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Taylor Swift and Kelsey in commercials. No.
Oh my God.
I would also love to hear the announcer saying how horrible Brock Purdy is for another 2 weeks, and then they'd be like, "Okay, maybe he's okay.
Maybe we'll let him in the club."
Okay, maybe they could. I mean, Brady was the worst ever, and then he's pretty good.
We all love Derek Thomas, but that's when the Chiefs was. The Nigerian Nightmare. That was a long time ago. This
while ago.
Marcus Allen respected
that. This model team now. You know what I mean? No, I don't like it, man.
The early 2000s Chief with Trent Green and Priest Holmes.
Yeah.
Dante Hall.
I was glad good beating that team. Yeah, cool. Great team. They lost to us.
Fun team.
It was great.
Yeah, man. That's you know what I mean. I don't want it. I don't want it, man. And I'm sorry y'all all have to be subject to this, man.
I hate their Chief.
I'm telling you, man. The
I'm
last
offended. I'm
time,
offended.
well, you should be offended. You should be offended that you even liked the 49ers, man. They're 3,000 miles away. When did you? You was one of those 80 dudes who woke up, started watching football, was like, I like the Niners. I can't even look at you right now. I'm not even going to do this.
The answer to that question is yes. That is
I expect Taylor Swift to be out there with Usher at halftime.
You better believe it.
I expect her to take over a couple of songs or two.
She might do her rendition of "Yeah," and she's going to accept the trophy if they win. So, by all things, you have to root for the Niners, even though y'all on the fence. But anyway, we got a whole other week for this. Let's just bask in the excitement of our Super Bowl matchups. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. And Javon, we're so happy that your video is getting better by the week. David Thanos,
I wanted to get worse.
Blake Tarpley, 80s giver and 90s. Afton Child, Jamelin Park, Snake Eyes. Get it, Mark A. I said Jamelin, yeah? Okay,
Yeah,
I think that was everybody. Huh?
I said Keith James.
Oh, of course, Keith. 80s kid, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, I'll be back on tomorrow. Lyle's Figure Files. And I'm going to see if Chief's schedule allows him on Friday for us to watch the Prestige.
Yeah.
You on?
With this Friday?
Yeah.
To watch the Prestige?
Yeah.
That's the Hugh Jackman joint.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I forgot I got something to do that. I'm booked up the next 6 Fridays.
See? We can do it on Saturday. We can do it Saturday, no problem.
No, but I meant to tell you because I'm flying out of town. I'm headed to, you know what I mean, Paraguay.
See, Blake? Got it right here. All right, well, we'll figure this out. I'll make sure to post it on the dashboard so we can actually do this watch along soon. But for now, this episode of Lyle's Movie Files has been fun.